mad about something and the person that we mad at don't even care. They done moved on about their business. So today's word is to let it go.
Okay, y'all, so I'm sitting here editing my video to go up tomorrow for y'all. So basically the video I'm watching now, I just got to edit in this other video. But look at this real quick.
I just had a real moment, like a real human moment, because I got an attitude about something. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure, guaranteed that I'm going to have an attitude about it tomorrow. But then I thought about it, like, we harbor so much stuff that we just need to let it go. Like,
so that came literally for me right on time. That person on Instagram, her name is Brown Girl Dope Skin, and she also has a company called Zen Skin, where she does like body creams and body oils and body glows and everything. So check her out, y'all. But I ran across that literally just in time, because last week something happened to me that I still have, like, I think I'm just now processing it, or I started to process it on last Sunday. And for an entire week, y'all, I have been holding in this, like, this, and I still am. I've been holding this in because, like, okay, let me just tell you what happened. So last week I went to meet with one of Zaria's friend's mother, because Zaria and this girl was having like an issue, I guess, for the past couple months of school, where they were really good friends and now they're not. So, you know, we get friends, then you grow apart, or something happens, or whatever. Y'all know how that is, being friends in high school or whatever, or in the middle school. But I talked to the girl's mom because I decided, you know what, I'm getting ready to leave. Zaria's getting ready to leave. The friendship is over. And to be honest, the only reason that I was friends with the girl's mom anyway is because naturally you become friends with your kids' friends' parents. Because you build these friendships up where y'all are, you know, helping each other when it comes to picking the kids up from school, or taking them to their performances, or picking them up for their performances. Well, they ended up, I guess, kind of like butting heads a little bit this year. I guess this has been going on for a couple months, and Zaria would come home to me and tell me certain things that happened, and I would kind of coach her through the situation, and, or, you know, say, well, maybe you should try this approach or try that approach, or whatever it may be, but not be too like because Zaria told me that sometimes she just wants to vent to me and doesn't want my advice. She just wants to vent. And I told her, let me know when you just want to vent, and let me know you want advice. And of course the mom and me, I always want to give her advice anyway, but whatever. So something happened at school that was kind of like finally the last straw for me as a parent, because we stay out of their situations and we coach them and guide them through it. Well, I guess she ended up talking to another mom in the group about Zaria and about the situation. Prior to even bringing it to me, I'd never known that there was an issue going on or whatever. She reached out to me maybe a week later and basically was like, I think that we need to talk, and we need to do this soon so that we can discuss what's going on with the girls and see if we can figure this thing out. And so I was like, okay, I agreed to it. And so the day comes, as you know, I'm packing, I have boxes all over the place. I lost track of time. We were supposed to meet up at a certain time. And I looked down at my phone, and my phone had been completely blown up. Like, this lady had called me, texted me. She went through my Facebook, sent me a messenger on Facebook. And I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, are you canceling? If you're canceling, I need to know, because I set aside this time for you. She was like very aggressive with trying to get a hold of me, and very aggressive in her text message. And I was just like, messages can be misread, so let me just respond, you know, no, I didn't cancel, let's just meet up, I'm running behind, my apologies, let's meet up at the Starbucks. So we met up, and when she walked in, I was instantly taken aback, because she said, I couldn't get a hold of you and I didn't know what was wrong, so I reached out to Zaria and she didn't answer, and then I called Charles and he didn't answer, and then I reached out to you on Facebook, and I was just so concerned and so worried. And I instantly got mad, because I'm like, never would I ever like have the audacity or even think to like, I can't get a hold of you, so let me call everybody in your family that I know, when we're not close like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never reach out to her husband and call her husband, or her daughter. Like, this is between her and I. So I was instantly like, you tracked me down like an animal. Like, what the audacity. So I instantly told Charles, block her off your phone. And Charles knew she called, and he was like, I wasn't getting in that. That wasn't my business, and I didn't know what she was calling me for, and I'm out in Georgia. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm not a child. And that is a problem that I have with a lot of Zaria's friends, parents that are Zaria's age, because they're much older than me. And instantly they look at me as if I, you know, a young mom or whatever that may be to them. The mom came off and she basically told me that Zaria wasn't being basically taught properly how to handle people and or how to like deal with certain situations. And if she can provide me with the tools, because she basically knows more than me, if she can provide me with the tools to help my daughter effectively communicate with other people and deal with other people, then she will be saving her in the future. Y'all, it was so much more to that conversation, but I don't want to really like get into it deep because I know that it wasn't worth it. Like, I'm a person that if something happens, I need time to sit on it and think about it, because if I would have acted in the moment, I would have come off as angry because I would have been upset. You're talking about my daughter. I would have come off as defensive, and I would have probably gotten mad at her, you know, and had a whole blow up. And I do not believe in like blowing up in public or in person. I don't believe in doing that type of stuff. So I had to digest everything, and I went home and I sat and I thought about it, and for the entire week I was like, I need to reach back out to her because that didn't go the way I thought it would, and I feel disrespected in a way. You know, I feel like you came to me as if I didn't know how to raise my daughter properly, or I'm not equipping her with the proper tools to be successful in life and have successful friendships. And Zaria has amazing friendships, and I love all of her friends' parents, and we all get along very well. This one in particular, it's not that we didn't get along, but if there was always something to her that I didn't quite like, I couldn't like put my finger on. Like, I couldn't be myself around her, number one, because I felt like there was always like an air about her, like an air of judginess, or like I'm better than you, or whatever that may be. And the way that she came to me at that store, it made me feel the exact way. I've been mad about this all week. Not mad, but more so bothered by this all week, because I feel like I needed to reach out to her so that we could have that conversation again. But then I sat here as I'm getting ready to sit down and make this video, and that came on with the clip I showed y'all in the beginning, and it was just like, let it go. I am literally sitting here and I am harboring this, you know what I'm saying, for an entire week. I kid you not, y'all, like every day this has come up on my mind. Where I just feel insulted, you know, and I know that I'm doing the best that I can as a parent, and I know that Zaria is an amazing child, and I know that I don't want her to feel like she has to change to be anybody's friend, and I don't want anyone else to feel like they have to change to be her friend either. But I will not allow someone to make my daughter feel as though she needs to, and therefore that's when you get rid of those relationships that no longer serve you. You don't have to be mean to that person. You don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to talk about that person. You could simply just wave in the hallway and keep it moving. And I think that that is the same thing that needs to happen with me. I don't need to be this woman's friend because it doesn't serve a purpose anymore. It makes me feel like I'm just like, I don't know, it just doesn't serve a purpose. And I feel like, not even just with this one, but in most relationships and or friendships, I have a lot of people that I have built good relationships with, and I'm very careful of who I call my friend. And y'all know that is something that as I get older, I am working on, and I've done a really good job at that. I'm very proud of myself. And I'm very proud of how I handled the situation with this woman, because if anyone else was to sit in front of her, I could just imagine my mom being there, because my mama does not play, honey. She did not play. And I can only imagine some of my other friends being there. But I did. I walked around all week just like feeling like I was so defeated, because I didn't address it the way I wanted to, but I also don't want to reach back out to her because I don't feel like she deserves that. Her mind is made up about the type of people that we are and the type of people that the person that my daughter is, and it's so far from the truth. And so I was struggling with the fact of, do I reach out to her or do I just let it go? And this message came on, and she was just basically like, let it go. And so I'm gonna let the situation go, but it was, I really am bothered. I was really bothered by it. And so I'm just gonna have to pray, y'all, about it, because honey, I'm gonna let it go, because I got that message to just let it go, and I'm gonna just let it go. Y'all tell me what y'all have done in these situations where your daughters or your sons or your children have gotten these friendships, and you naturally gotta become these friends, parents, friends too, so y'all can get along. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping on the situation. Maybe I'm not. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think.